father. Baki goes fucking in. I'm talking knees to the face, punches, elbows, all that, right? His father just standing there taking it. He's like, I want to thank everyone here for raising my son to be such a strong fighter. Now I can enjoy this battle. All while Baki's fucking like hardest to win. Okay.
Damn.
Lands one punch to the face, to the ground. Baki's down. The fight is so brutal. Baki's mother goes in. Okay, she goes in to help him. She's like, "What have I been doing this whole time? Like, I've been training my son for what? So that he can die?" He goes in there trying to save his son. Gets her back broken. Yujiro Hama kills his wife and his mother's son.
Damn.
Right? Leaves off in a helicopter, right? And takes off. Never to be seen again. Now, this is when Baki was around, I say his teen, I want to say around his like early teens. When he gets to 18, 19, that's the second, this is like, once you get past that fight with his father, that was the end of the very first series. The second series catches up, you would think it's on Netflix. No. The second series, the anime, that literally going through the ground tournament where there are no rules. I mean, you can gouge your opponent's eyes out. You can use weapons. You can, basically anything goes, right? And he goes through that whole tournament. And the last person he had to beat is his brother. His brother, if I have to give you a difference in size and height, so you know the difference, it's like me and Sam. Baki's me. Sam would be his older brother, fucking like size. And then we get to where we're at right now. The Netflix series that's on. What's the name? This dude had to be the way they make Baki. I don't know if he'll have any special moves or something like that. I'm not really interested in that. But if they were to put him in, seriously, I would just love it to see how much of. I would love to see how much fighting styles they could incorporate in.
Oh man.
We're not talking about a person that's mastered these fighting styles. He's went up against a Chinese master martial artist and beat his ass.
I seen one thing where he punched a nigga face off, bro.
Oh wait, was that that was?
It was like in
father.
it was like a, I don't know, it was like an old nigga, and it was like in a tournament. No.
It was in a tournament version?
Yeah.
Oh. Where Yujiro had to fight that big nigga that looked like Goku.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, for one, that's called the Reishi tournament. And basically you get a title. Like if you win the tournament, you get the title of like a Reishi or like the champ, whatever, right? Everyone that's participated has gotten it. It turned a little sour because the tournament went from being like, oh, whoever could win, to be like America versus China. Kind of weird. I didn't like it. I didn't hate it. Just kind of like threw me off for a second. Yeah, that tournament. Yujiro's a savage. He doesn't care. That big nigga got right back up and tried to fight him, and he kicked the shit out of his face. Made him lay right back down. Yujiro don't play. Yujiro don't play. Right now, if you really want to hear what's coming next in that anime right now, because I've already read it. So, this is going to sound weird. They're going to fight a caveman. Right? Sounds weird, right? This caveman has been frozen in ice for over like half a century or whatever. They unfreeze him. But what's strange is the size and the build of this man. Like he was cut before cut was cut.
Damn.
That's what I'm trying to say. Okay. And everyone was trying to figure out like why is a caveman like this? Da 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 da. Found out this nigga was fighting like this. So Yujiro Hama, aka Baki's father, goes to see him. he sees him while he's in ice, so they don't get to actually meet each other until like later on down the series. But
Mm.
he fights. There's only two. There's only two stories left over. Before he fights his father again at the adult age, and that's gonna be a hell of a fight. I haven't even read the manga on that fight yet, because I know it's gonna be crazy as shit. But the two protagonists that should show up. One is that, like I said, a caveman named Pickle. They're gonna have to go up against this nigga. He was fighting T-Rexes, Triceratops, all that type of shit. Anybody in this, everybody except for Baki and maybe two other people, he doesn't defeat. That means he loses against those two people, right? But like once he defeats you, if Pickle defeats you, this is a fucked up part too. He's gonna eat a part of you.
Damn.
Yeah, no, Pickle don't fuck off. Like if he I guess he feels like you're a strong opponent, he's not gonna kill you. You know what I'm saying? Even though it's allowed. I guess his respect is like, I'm gonna knock the fuck out you and I'm gonna eat one of your limbs.
That's some demon shit, boy.
Right, he's on demon time. He did the karate master like that, the one that Baki beat, the Chinese master. Everyone got pissed. I mean, a lot of people got pissed because that Chinese master was respected around everyone. Like, everyone that fought him eventually had the respect for him. He lost a leg. He not a whole leg, but from about the calf, from about the knee down, he lost it. Pickle ate it. And there's another one. I don't know if you've heard about this character, but he is a Chinese warrior who is known to slay like I think a couple hundred people, or he was like the first book of swordplay or whatever. His name was Mishimoto. Okay, I don't know if you heard the name or not. He comes back from the dead because he was in the olden, I don't know what era it was, but it was like samurai. So he's from that era. Somehow his soul gets reincarnated into someone's body today, like someone's body, like in the future. Oh my gosh. Everyone doesn't believe it's him. Off rip. It's like, nigga, you've been dead for centuries. How the fuck you gonna say you're this, right?
Yeah.
This nigga took on a heavy armed platoon of police officers with bamboo swords and fucked them up. With bamboo swords, I mind you.
Damn.
It's not even his real sword. Eventually he gets the sword. He gets the sword.
Man.
And he kills Retsu, the guy with that leg on his toes that got eaten by Pickle.
Yeah.
After that Pickle incident, after that happens or whatever, they go like this incident where the new fighter shows up, Mitsumoto. He has a sword. That's the Chinese champion. Oh my god. Like, the way they showed it in the comic, Homeboy split his body in half. And I mean, in half. Everybody was pissed about that because, like, I mean, everyone knew what it was, right? That once you go into this tournament, once you go into this fight, it's whatever it is. You know what I mean? A couple people that really respected him got pissed. They tried to. There was one nigga. I don't know if you remember. You probably didn't see the anime, any of it, but it was this karate master that fought Baki's father. He wears a patch over his eye. That patch is because Yujiro Hama stole his eye. He like in the very first fight, I guess to embarrass this nigga, he just took his eye. But he didn't flinch or waver. Like, this karate master was a karate master. It wasn't like how you saw that old guy get beat by Yujiro Hama.
Yeah.
It wasn't like that. Like, this karate master put in the time. He still got beat by Yujiro, but come on, Yujiro's the strongest nigga out there. So you really can't say nothing, right? His son ended up training underneath him. A kid he adopted. He called him his son. Right? Once he see like his son had Retsu Kai over to the dojo to help teach some people Chinese martial arts to broaden their horizon. the son really admired Retsu. Once he heard about Retsu's death, oh my goodness. Oh, no, it wasn't his death. It was once he heard Pickle took his leg, he was pissed. He went after Pickle. And the way you have to see it how they drew it, but they said this man's fish was going so fast that it was breaking the sound barrier.
That is ridiculous.
So, but like, here's the crazy thing. It sounds crazy. He could get the hit off with like the attack that he wanted to break the sound barrier, but in doing so, the moment of impact on his hand shatters his hand. So like it's like a one use attack for each limb. Because once you use it, like you basically shatter that shit. Like I really hope there's like some dope coming up in.
I gotta catch on to this Baki Hano.
I just hope they drop him in there, and it's not like Baki has any special powers. I mean, he has his father's bloodline in him, so I guess he's like special in a sense. But the only thing that we've seen from him and his father was that when they get to a point, when they get pushed to a point, their back forms their back muscles form a demon. And I'm kind of hoping they put my boy in. We're talking Baki the grappler. He give you some grapple moves. I'm not saying make him like Bruce, because I don't even know if you're dropping Bruce in the game, right? But if you know what I'm saying, have some in the background, you know, you have some. Not, I ain't gonna say Muay Thai, but you have a grappler here. Let me see what you got. You know what I mean? That's all I want to see. I'm not gonna stunt to you. If this is true, and I don't know if it is, if they drop him in that game, expect me to drop any and all characters that I'm playing at the moment.
You think his critical art gonna be that demon back shit? And he break their back.
I hope. Well, see, because I don't know what you can make it, and I don't know what kind of fighting style you can give him, right?
Yeah. But
he has a couple of signature techniques or moves that he used, like he stole from people. There's a move that he does is that he took from a boxer where he aims for the person's chin at a certain point. And you know if you hit a person's chin with your fist at a certain point, you can basically kind of give him a concussion. That's one of his favorite techniques. I'm hoping that they put the demon back in, like make that a critical art, because I don't see no moves being done like that. The way that the way it looks, right? So he has the way they first showed it for Baki. He was fighting his older brother and his demon back popped out because they were both tired. This is the end of the match. There's like 2 minutes left and they're just like puffing and puffing. Boy, he gets his brother in type of his opponent. He has his brother's head under his right arm. He has his right arm under his brother's head, and his brother's head is in the middle of Baki's torso. If that kind of explains right. Think of it like old school, like when someone was going to take someone up in the air, or like a DDT or some shit, and they had to put him, like they had to hold him a certain way. My best way to tell you is like it's like a choke. Okay, I should say that. It's like a chokehold. Baki put everything he had into the last chokehold, and like his brother couldn't get out. I think he was scratching, trying to fight, and all that. His brother passed it out, I'm pretty sure. But in doing so, the moment you see Baki put all his strength into it, or collect, like to pull his brother's neck up, the demon back just shows on Baki, and like his brother just knocks out. That wasn't during. You're not gonna see that in any recent anime. That's back in like when I watched it. It was probably like 99 to 2000. Because the first one I told you about, where Baki fought his father, the very first time. That was like the 80s. That was more like the 80s. The second version of it was like 90s to 2000s. And this is kind of like the 2000 version we're getting now. If that explains it a little better, as far as timelines go.
I gotta get into this Baki show. I've been thinking about trying to get back into anime.
Baki's no like straight up like bitch anime. There's no talking in it. There's no talking in it. There's like very minimum talking. If you watch it from the beginning, you'll have a lot of talking. I'm not gonna try. If you watch it from the Netflix series now going up, you're gonna get nothing but action. Nothing but action.
He said, "Nothing for action." Oh my gosh, this Fire Giant character is kind of OP. Oh my god. I gotta get into this Baki, dog. You know what I wanted to finish? I never finished Shaman King. I always wanted to finish Shaman King, but never got a chance to. I don't know where it's on. I mean, I'm pretty sure it's one of those anime streaming sites. So
What?
Shaman King? Shaman King?
Oh man, that's old school.
I know.
If you want to watch, if you seriously like really want to watch anime, just do Crunchyroll. That has everything that so far that I've seen of my anime, like that I watch, that has almost everything. You know they ate up Funimation. So once they ate up Funimation, it was really over.
Stinging power. Your foe has been conquered.
You know what that was show called? It was called Cubics, Robots for Everyone. Do you remember that?
Yeah.
Did you ever finish that?
What I'm about to, you know what? I didn't. I'm about to fuck with you right now. I looked at King's trailer and I thought,
He saw the pedigree.
was that the pedigree? Was that his finisher?
No, it's like the first grab he did.
Oh, I didn't see the pedigree. I gotta watch back and see if it's the pedigree. No, well, go back to the trailer. I want to say that his somatic scene, his finisher, it looks like Ultra Muscle.
It's the Muscle Buster.
Thank you! I couldn't come up with a name for it. I said, man, that move looks so fucking familiar. Why is that? And I'm thinking, also maybe? And I couldn't move, but I'm show. I was like, killed him, man. It was his father's move, if I remember correctly. He didn't even invent it. He came up with his own technique. It was kind of stupid though. Like he throws the opponent at the ring rope and like,
bro, his shit hard, bro. I'm looking at it now. That bit clean.
So that is Ultra Muscle then.
Yeah, it's the Muscle Buster. But he had a command grab like that. You remember?
I
He has a
wonder if he
command
still has
grab
the.
like that. I don't know if they
I
took it
wonder.
away
I
and made
wonder
it
if
a
he still has the
super.
rolling death cradle.
You said the magic words.
I ain't gonna lie to you. I'm not gonna lie to you. Like if I had to say, like if I know Baki's not gonna be in there, if I had to say it's a close second character to learn that I've been wanting to learn would be King. There's only one other person that'll probably stop me from playing with King, but I know they're not gonna put him in. I know they're not gonna put Beck into the game because Hurong's in it.
They should. Just fucking bake.
Don't get me wrong. Don't get me wrong. I feel like there's a difference between the two. There really is to me. I feel like Hurong's more freestyle, where Beck is just more confirmed, like karate, like go, like he's like I'm gonna use my feet. I don't know. I just like Beck over Hurong, and that's weird. I shouldn't, but.
Mm.
Readjust my stinger.
I mean, I like Bake too. I just like cause he's like traditional. Like his whole style is clean. And then he got the suit with the hat, bruh.
Your Titan is under attack. Your foe has been conquered.
This shit, y'all kill that nigga.
We could have watched a show called Snowfall eventually. That shit's pretty good. I ain't even front.
Yeah, I remember Cubics Robots for Everyone bit. I never finished that either.
What's crazy is, man, like,
An enemy has been slain.
you know we about to put out India shit, right?
I'm surprised y'all ain't do that yet.
Oh, our shit right now is unfortunately on the back.
Their morale has been
But
utterly
everything's
stamped
been
out.
approved as far as like a picture. And now, mother wants to use trash bag and throw it out there to the trash.
Mm. I would give it to the nearest hobo and tell him to put the clothes on and stand in front of your door.
Your armor needs repairs.
I'm about to say the police stop that.
Man, it's Cuckoo Khan, bro. I swear to God, every time somebody play this dragon, they be so ass.
Well,
This nigga don't know the dragon that do the tornadoes. I swear he's like the worst. Just hold him off for 13 more seconds, man.
Your foe has been conquered.
Hey, why am I not level 20 yet? I feel like I've been just sitting at level 18 for the longest.
They have brought us great shame. Your allies must respect your power.
Ooh, level 20 now.
I could always use more stinging power.
An enemy has been slain.
Yeah, Jinbei's been around for a while too.
Mm.
That nigga's asleep. It's really simple. Smoke Sam out. He don't need to smoke the whole blunt. And I mean it. Let Sam hit the blunt about 4 times. Right? Of his own pull. Like, I want to hit it now. I want to hit it now. Right? Let me tell you, with a full stomach, he will go to sleep. It's like, What's that pill that makes you go to sleep? Sambia? No. Ambien. Ambien. I think it's called Ambien.
Mm-hmm.
Nigga, like that's like the hood version of an Ambien right there.
Damn.
That's it.
Not the hood version, nigga.
Well, yeah, because it's technically not the pill. That's the same. That's Ambien's the same pill that Jay Z was talking about in New York. I'm gonna sip the city of Ambien. I'm
Mm.
trying to put that bitch to sleep. Oh, he just woke up because he heard the noise.
You know.
Then he was asleep, Tim. Yeah, he was. He was knocked out. That's heard you snoring. Told you.
Damn. Hold on, I'm gonna be right back. I use the restroom, bros. You heard me? You heard me, buddy?
What did you say?
Let's have you use the restroom real quick.
Alright.
Then we're gonna talk about some Gundams. The OG anime. Hello. Yo, what happened to that game called Rumbleverse? Is it Rumbleverse? Multiverses. Yeah, multiverses.
Yeah, I still have it downloaded.
Do you like that game? Is it good?
Mm-hmm. But like, and this will be the truth. All right.
Mm-hmm.
As long as the game, for me, for any new fighter game, because 9 times out of 10, if you think about when you purchase something like that, it's really you're really purchasing online multiplayer. You're purchasing so that you can play and fight other people, right? There's
Mm-hmm.
really no other game mode. It's practice. It's 2v2s, but it's a fight game that's online, right?
Mm-hmm.
So as long as your servers are good and there's no lag issue, I really have no problem.
Hmm.
Your characters might, you have a couple characters I like, a couple characters I can play. We're good. It's no Smash Brothers. If you try to put every like game of that, like that version of that game up to Smash, there's really not gonna be nothing that can fucking live up to it.
What about Brawlhalla? Think Brawlhalla got him beat too a little bit?
No.
I seen a high level Brawlhalla. That shit is crack, bro. They got movement too,
Brawlhalla,
man.
you know what I ain't gonna lie to you. What I don't like about Brawlhalla, and it's not systems. I love
Mhm.
it's bodies for me.
Is what?
It's the bodies.
Like the big head, little hands.
Or like how to, yeah, basically, yeah.
You don't like that. I mean, yeah. I mean, I could see that. That could fuck with your head a little bit. But they had some cool characters, you know. I mean, granted, I haven't played it in a
Those
minute, but
skids. They added skids, not characters.
oh, skins that go over characters, right?
Yeah, because even Steven Universe is in that game, and he's not his old character. He's just fucking skid. I'm pretty sure.
Mm. How you feel about this Project L League of Legends fighting game with your girl Miss Fortune as a fighting character? I can see you
For
playing
what?
the League of Legends fighting game. That Lady Fortune, Miss Fortune, the character you like.
They really
You
fucked the
thought you thought it was gonna
they
be like the
fucked the
game.
pooch. They they fucked the pooch so damn hard on that.
Wait,
They
wait, wait,
really did.
wait. They even made so you saying that because they want to make a fighting game with the
This
characters
is this is
like
really what it is.
okay,
Like let's be honest here, right? When I
okay,
first got on the League of Legends,
mhm,
it was popping. It was. It really was. Since then, since the time that I played, since the time that I stopped playing, into this time right now, it's fallen off. People don't play that, or there's a small group of people that actually like it, right?
yeah.
So their deal was, we're gonna get some more money. You can't. They're not gonna do it with no game modes or nothing like that. So they said, let's try something different and let's try a fighting game. No wrong answers here. It's okay.
So you saying they try to just port the game over from PC, they won't get as much traction or notoriety,
That's
like.
what they thought. That's what they thought. They thought they can't go with the same version of the game, to which it's fucking free.
You know what I think too? I think they didn't want to mix the console players up with the PC players because you know PC players are getting pissed. Got a console player in their game, don't know how to play. Because it's some League of Legends nigga that's some elitists. They like, you ever heard the term PC master race? Like they say like the PC's like the best system to play on, which is true. But I don't know. But yeah, you're
I
right
never heard.
about.
I mean, I'm not gonna say I never heard Master Race PC, but like, my nigga, like, you feel like that. To be honest with you, to be straight up honest with you, you can bust down a PS4 and you can literally hack it. Like, not in the sense you can hack the system, but you can hack their like in the sense that you can add to the system itself. Twitch,
Yeah.
that's what most people want. Like, you want to be able to like go in there and add. Sony actually doesn't like when people can go inside their system and fix something. They hate it. Fucking. That's why they made the PS5 harder to do that.
Mm.
They made the PS5 so it's harder to like not open up or get inside. I've seen a couple videos where people fixed because you know they were having an issue with like the first gens of the PS5s.
Yeah.
I saw a couple videos where people were just busting them down. So all right, it can be busted down and repaired. But man, when I tell you, like they made it tough.
You are safe now.
Mm.
I am here.
That boy said
For no
they
reason.
made a mistake. I mean, I think it's gonna be cool, but I get what you're saying though. Yeah, I felt that they feared that it was gonna be a failure, even though it's a free game. Like it's too hardcore.
You should have said fuck. You should have said fuck.
They,
Cause
they,
you should have did what Fortnite did. Not adding bots in a sense, but like at one point, Fortnite was just for systems. Like they couldn't be played with people on PC, right? Then they did the cross-play pack. They were like the first couple to do it. Bro, that's like it expanded. They didn't have to add bots in. There were people from Xbox, PlayStation, and PC playing the game together. You've expanded your numbers.
mm-hmm.
And you should have did that for fucking League of Legends. Expand the numbers. See how
Then
many people. See how many people download your version of your game, and then come out with like. If I was them, I don't know how you want to make money off it. Most money is made off DLC nowadays for games. But if you can give, I would like give them a big fighting game, characters they want to see and want, right? I'm if we're truly trying to make money from this game, they want to sell it for 60.
yeah,
Sell it for like 30 to 40 because no offense, you're coming out, you're putting all your heart to this game. It's League of Legends. If they haven't heard of it, they're not going to just download it because you can't get the fighting version of it. You know what I mean?
yeah,
You have to give some. You have to give them. You have to give them something, so that they makes them think they want this game. The fighting is that. Plus, the cheap pricing makes it easier for people to get to it. Right?
yep,
You don't think you're gonna make a profit, but you will once you add on addable DLC. Kind of do something like Mortal Kombat X shit, where give people DLC they really want. Like, I'm not gonna say the trimmer of your game, but like, you know what I'm saying, like the ninjas of your game or whatever. Like, start adding characters that people really want and have them in the fight. And then you not only are you making money, you should have did it like fucking Power Rangers, Battle for the Grid. The only thing wrong with Battle of the Grid was, like I said, to me when I play that game, I feel like their servers aren't perfect. There's sometimes when I play Battle of the Grid where like I won't feel any lag, I won't have any problems, and then there's some of these I can't even load into a map. So like, if you could fix that issue that they having sometimes, you'll be perfect, low key. There's a reason for people to play nice combos. You're not having lag issues every 2 minutes, right? And if you really want to make it a $60 game, include League of Legends for free. Give them 2 games for 60. That way you actually expand your fucking game again, and then you're making money off the profit of another game. Come on. Like, I don't understand. Like, y'all could have made buku bucks. I mean, there's people that if they don't have access to something like a laptop, they'll literally go to like, they'll go to gaming. People will go to gaming lounges. You know those. You've been to them. I've been to them before, right?
yeah,
Like, you said no or yeah.
yeah. I'm in there.
Oh, okay. You know, there's like a whole bunch of computers, Xboxes, and PS4. If people are going out their way to jump on a PC that's somewhere across there that they have to pay money for to use and play some games, bro, like, imagine if you put it free for the console version. I don't know. You would have just made so much money. I don't know who's part of your marketing.
But they dropped the ball.
Like, bro, like, games nowadays, they don't look for the people that played their game in the past. They're looking for the people that played the game in the future. They're trying to expand it, aka Street Fighter, taking it into the future, but you're still keeping it like Third Strike, Counter System. People are older like in Third Strike. You got rid of Bison and you put in a new kid. He's like Remy or like fucking like the newest person on the block. And you added a bunch of new characters. If I know Kenshin, I think Kenshin smart. Because you're telling me, hold on a second. This is what I just thought about. I know they're gonna have DLC. It hasn't been announced, but I know there's gonna be DLC. Or they're gonna pull the same shit they did with 4. What they mean like Street Fighter 4 Arcade Edition. It's like $30.
I don't think they're gonna do that. That was at a different time. You know that, right?
It wasn't different time, but look at the game in itself, and look at what I was just talking about. I was just talking about they don't make games for like the people that played; they make it for the people now. And where are they gonna make most of their money from? Not the game being sold,
Yeah,
but the
that's true.
DLC that they can sell with it.
Your foe
And I'm
has
not
been
saying
conquered.
like there's a difference between. I think the reason why Smite and people play Smite and people can get on like and do all that shit with them straight up is because they drop daily, not daily shit, but they drop weekly or monthly content. Period.
Yeah.
New characters, snap, something. This has been buffed, that's been buffed. This is technically downloadable content, DLC. They don't have to pay for it, but yeah, yeah. Bro, I'm gonna sit here and tell you, bro. I don't think
An enemy has been slain.
they need to for content. They know they need to put out deals in the market. They have to. But that's where they're smart at. We shouldn't even question. Do we think that any of these gaming companies now, right, are straight up like look at Diablo.
Oh my
There's
god. That game's so
that
old, but
game
it's
is.
still popular.
That's what I'm saying. I've been seeing commercials for it recently, so they must
Me
have been
too.
doing something for DLC or some shit. So come on, bro. Old game DLC. We got Street Fighter 6. It's not an old game. Technically, it's a new one, right? The me the version of it because you know the how the system's set up. This system to me is set up really to be aggressive and be an aggressive juggler. You can get some combos out if you're good. Especially that wall bounce crap. Getting in with that dive rush and hitting like a unique move and getting past someone's guard. There's some people that are gonna be devastated off rip without even being stupid. Oh, I watched E Honda versus what E Honda versus no, it was E Honda versus Zangief. It was Zangief versus somebody. And he was dangerous. Zangief was dangerous. But if I had to say anyone that could fuck him over, it'd be what's his name. You know who I kind of wish they would have put in there? Loki.
No.
A old character from. If I had to, oh, this is hard. All right, this is truly hard. And the reason why I say that is because if we're gonna get characters we want, easy. All right, the characters that I would like to see. I would like to see Ibuki come back. I highly doubt they'll put it as DLC because I think she was DLC in the last game.
I was saying Ibuki. Wait, but she
I
was
would like
wasn't she DLC in
in the last 5.
five? No, it lasts like 3 games, wasn't she? Like
Yeah, so
before she was
like
a DLC.
if you make her part of the roster, but we've already seen the roster, so we know there's a high chance.
Yeah,
she
but the
could be
roster
DLC.
that they showed you, some of those characters are going to be DLC. Like we don't know if it's going to be Akuma, AKI.
Take this jungle buff.
Like the roster, like some of the
That's
characters.
even if that picture is true and that's the build out version of the roster's like, come on, are we gonna sit here and say, that like how many packs of DLC that they put out like when they put it out? Come on, when they were doing it for Street Fighter 5, they were dropping 3 characters, and when they dropped 3 characters, they did costumes and skins and all this other shit. So it's like,
You will never
I don't know. I highly doubt that that the $60 version of the game of the character needs to keep working. Capcom wouldn't make money off of it. Unless half that roster that we saw is what's up? I got you. You want some ice? No, I thought Sam. You told Sam.
Yeah, but can Sam move?
No, we to see.
Hey, what's up,
What's up, on show? Yeah, man. So like, it's weird, bro. Harry's temples.
Mm-mm-mm.
I'm being honest, bro. Man.
I mean, you make good points, bro. I ain't gonna lie, cause like what I'm thinking is that they seen a new area that could capitalize on, which is fighting games. They felt that they weren't gonna get a whole bunch of people to jump on that, but what can they get? What can they do to make people jump on that? Everybody like fighting games, and I think it's gonna be easy to play. Like it's like remember how Power Rangers was easy? It's gonna be like that.
But you think?
Yeah, like easy movements, easy inputs.
Okay. Here's the thing: they can make it easy input, but it's, the inputs for Street Fighter aren't bad. And that's just to do Ryu's fucking spin kick. Low key. He said, like all the stuff they did.
I don't need no soda. This is so much salt.
You had some of this?
I had a little bit.
I haven't eaten at all. I'm not eating something.
That's got a lot of salt.
Oh, I didn't. Yo, I haven't even eaten any of it. You ate before I ate. I'm gonna put this drink up. So you don't need this? You trash? So much salt on that. I was like, oh, I didn't.
Mm-mm-mm.
Ma. Ma. I didn't see any other sodas in there. You heard me? Any other sodas in there? Yeah, everything like.
Shut down.
I highly doubt Street Fighter 16 will have any DLC. Maybe. There's no reason. I mean, like, oh, we're gonna patch it with the patch, you know. But back to what I was saying of who I would like to see. Okay. If I'm pulling from, even though I said Ibuki was my first one, that's because I feel like I didn't get enough time with Ibuki. I got to enjoy Ibuki on. I mean, Ibuki was decked the fuck out. She had a command grapple, some kicks, and her slide, her far low and like medium range jump on your head kicks, daggers from above, air grab.
Damn.
And all these things can be done like viciously, and one of them taps into the other.
Nigga, did you see Cammy's new hooligan move?
Hooligan?
Her grab with her legs when she jumps. Cammy?
Oh, but Cammy always had an air grab. They just took it. Every once in a while, they'll take it and they'll give it back. Take it and give it back, which is really good. No, I'm serious. I'm dead serious. Because she had it in one of the old games that we fought in Street. And then I was expecting it in 4. She didn't have it. I'm like, oh, I guess. Can't have it both ways. You can just get back to it. I'm cool with it. It's tricky. The air grabs are always tricky because I like to play with them on the if I'm using someone with them and I've won the first round, I won't use it at all the first round. I'll beat you like how I can with whatever I have. Then during that match, right, I'll make it so you seem worried of jumping. Either I'm gonna have you like, oh, can I jump? Can I jump? Then I'm gonna start using the ability since I've got you worried of jumping about me. I'm gonna just start jumping, and I'm gonna just start jumping stupid. Like I don't know like what I'm doing, just to get you to jump again so I can air grab. It works almost half the time, dead ass. Because people that can have that anti-air ability are dumb. Like Like, for me, it's Guile. I can kind of fuck with Cammy and make her use her moves, and I can make it so I can false step and I won't be in it, right? That was a whole completely another fucking story. I won't tease this man at all. If you to fight Gal, you have to have a decent ground game. You have to. You just have to. And I don't mean it, you know how people want to finish him off with a combo or a token or all. No. Like when you fight Gal, you might finish him off with a trip. That's how decent his shit is because you're both on guard. Gal has a fucking flash kick that reached behind his head and in front of him.
Come on
And in
now.
front of him. No. You don't understand because you think you
He needs
fought
an
Gal.
anti-air.
I'm not complaining about the anti-air. I'm complaining about the wind blade that extends from your fucking front of you to the back of you. It's not the kick. You literally, if you look at, I promise you, I don't know if they still have it or how it looks, but when he does the flash kick, there's literally like a thin layer of like either like light or whatever it is that looks like his flash that was supposed to be his kick or whatever. That look like it's almost being extended, like it's almost like a full circle. So I don't fuck around and like try to make him do it. When I do it, I just want to make sure I'm blocking when he does it. He is not somebody you want to fuck with. That's the truth. I wouldn't want to. If I play Guile, and that was before they introduced his double fucking what was it called?
Where you throw the boom and throw another boom and it connects.
Yeah, before they introduced that, yeah, I was playing with Guile. Guile was probably like low key. He's probably like Guile to me is like the very first character I picked up that was charged. I was when I first picked him up. I was really bad at him. Just like, but as time progressed and I fought Guiles and they added stuff in, Guile was just became a point nigga that was like, nigga, I'm finna fuck you up. And that's the truth. Guile, I don't want to. Like, there's certain characters I don't want to fight against if I can help it. And if I do fight against, I kind of want to have the advantage in knowing that I'm fighting them, just so I can pick the best character for the not matchup, the best character I know. Because sometimes when I'm playing, like if we're not playing character lock, sometimes it's like I like to go in between characters, and that's only so I can get practice in on another character online. But I can't do that if it's character lock. That's gonna be so stupid. I hope they don't do that. So I would love to play like dead serious. I would make it about if I'm playing online, I would make my matchup literally Chun-Li versus Guile. So what I do is I do 3 matches as Guile and see how they go in fair and play out. Then I do 3 matches as Chun-Li, and depending on like how I felt about the 3 matches played, I either play another 3 of each one to see how I play again, or I'll just focus on one character to be the main. Because to be honest with you, you have to play it. You have to play those characters in 3s. You can't play them like, oh, I'm gonna play this one match. I don't like them. No. You need to play that character at least, I would say 10 times in an online match to see if you really want to play that character.
Yeah.
Because there's so many variables that you can't look at. Once you played the 10 matches with the character that you're thinking about, and then you went and played another 10 character, you chose another character and played another 10 matches with that character, and let's just go for 3, like 3 threes. We go with another character you want to play that's new, do another 10 matches. You've already, at this time, you've accumulated 30 matches online with 3 different characters, correct?
Yeah.
The characters you would have fought in your online matches would have been everyone on the roster. So you not only experience with the characters that you think you want to play with, right? Therefore,
Yeah.
you can eliminate them so you're not wasteful in playing with them. You also have it's like a win-win either way it goes.
I like how you call it a win-win.
Well, think about it, bro. You're gaining nothing but experience. You're switching between characters, gaining experience with each character, right? Even if you don't want to play with them, like, oh, like if you believe it or not, I know I was such a like I'm such a like a dope like fan, right? I always play Ryu. Even in this 6, I'm going to play Ryu most likely or Ken. But like I hovered away from those characters eventually. I just started playing like characters I thought I would really like.
Yeah, you were notorious for playing like the Ken and Ryu of the game.
What'd you say?
I say you were notorious for playing the Ken or
Ken
Ryu of
and
the game.
Ryu. Yeah, but then eventually like
You ventured
I
off,
learned. Yeah, I ventured off.
which they're good characters to learn it from first. You know what I'm saying? Nothing wrong with that.
They're the best characters now.
I have a feeling this game is gonna play just like Power Rangers.
How do you see that?
Have you seen the gameplay? It's literally Power Rangers. Literally, the whole tag out, mix up shit is literally the same. You know me used to play the joint heavy.
I'm confused. Like, why do you think that?
The gameplay is literally like because people are saying it's like Blaze Blue Tag and Power Rangers Battle for the Grid in one game.
Okay, wow.
Mhm.
Can you go to the store and get your auxiliary, please? Because we got to move the car anyway, so when you go, you take my car and I'll move your car, so when we come back.
Okay, I'm gonna eat a little bit more.
Stop.
You know, I won't eat all of it, but
Please.
I'll eat some.
Hear me.
It's really good.
Right. That's salt on top of salt.
You know when they decided to make it a fighting game, it was just a 1v1 game. But then this recently, they announced that it's gonna be a tag game. So somebody in their ear like, oh, you should make it a tag game. In 2 minutes,
Wait,
I'm
for
tired of tag games.
for 6,
No, Project L.
I told you, man, they're just grasping at straws.
Mhm.
They wanted that. They wanted it wasn't doing them how they wanted. If they know that the fighting game community is loyal, to which it is,
Oh yeah.
they're like, if we had to say like a fandom that's like probably like, because I've never seen like, no offense, like I've never seen a whole like web space dedicated to something. And I'm gonna go on and I'm gonna say this is for me. It's the Mortal Kombat version of what is it called? What's that place you go to? Online. I'm on, you know, nigga. Don't act like you don't.
Test your mic.
There you go. Right?
Mhm.
To see something like Test Your Might Up, people just talking about it. That's true fandom.
They used to
Come
be
on.
the devs used to be on there.
Me and events.
Mhm.
So yeah, I don't know what to tell you. Like,
Cash grab indeed. I don't know what's all these companies trying to go after cash grabs. Because they're trying to cater to the casual. Because casual players like, I won't say casual players like tag games, but it's more spicy on screen with all these characters jumping around and stuff like that. People like, oh, the casual want to see that. I personally, like for instance, with the Dragon Ball Fighters game, I'd rather have that game be like a 1v1 game because they never really, it don't coincide with me with how the game went, like in terms of all the characters tag teaming on each other and shit like that. They never even did that on the show. You know what I'm saying? Except they when they was jumping cell. Cause I'm telling
hold
you
on a
right
second.
now,
Hold on a
if it
second.
wasn't
They
a tag
all
game,
kind of did. Hold on a second. Hold on a second. Oh,
but
like you said, not everybody went and jumped Cell. Cell went and jumped everybody else. This
or
nigga
this
made
juniors.
mini me's like Cybermen, and these niggas was fucking up Goku and Vegeta in gold. That's how strong those little niggas was.
Hmm.
So it's like, don't say, oh, they didn't need to jump any characters. There's gonna be a plenty of characters that I think they're gonna see jump. Wait till Frieza Black come out. Y'all niggas be stuck. You gonna be back on Frieza's nuts. I bet
I
you.
okay. Tell you what, I wouldn't want. I didn't like how Dragon Ball Fighter Z was 3v3. I would be okay with 2v2. It's like I have to learn three whole different characters and hope they synergize.
That was always your problem.
It was.
I
It
don't know why
was.
it took you so long to choose three characters. It's not that hard, bro.
I mean, Power Rangers Battle for Grid. I barely
You
didn't even
did
use my
better.
other characters. I just used
You
Tommy,
did better on.
Capcom Infinite.
Yeah, was that with the Stones?
Yeah, that was two characters.
You did better on the two character games than any of the three. I don't understand why is that. It's so
Cause
weird. It's just an extra character.
I just to learn three characters in quick unison and just to put them all together and hope they find synergy. It has to be a character I like. I don't want to play a character I don't like that work with my characters. That's not fun.
What if the character you like don't synergize?
I hope, but still, that's why I play when I played Power Rangers Battle for the Grid. Tommy was my ace, dog. But the other
I
two,
saw that.
Jason. Why you think I always had Tommy out first, and he would if I get the right lead, like
And that was
I could
dumb.
steamroll.
That was dumb too.
It was the
That was dumb.
best. And then
You put your best foot forward. You sent your top assassin out.
yeah,
You sent your best hitter. Once you lost your best hitter, what happened?
it was hard for me to win. It was really hard.
It was not really hard. It was damn near impossible. Once I got past fucking
Jason or Trini.
not even Jason, not even Trinity. Those two wasn't a problem. I could fight those two.
You see
Once
the
I
ice
got
chick?
past,
What
I
character did I
just
play?
hard. You started playing Trinity towards the last of it,
Yeah,
but it was
Trinity,
basically
Jason.
Jason, Green Ranger, and you would switch off your third because you didn't have a third for
I
some
didn't.
fucking reason.
But
And then
I picked Trini because she had a good assist move and it was good for pressure. Like, and I can just go hand with Tommy while you get beamed from my tag assist.
that was so bad.
But you had Pink Ranger and her gun bazooka was OP. Like that shit,
But
even when
hold
she
on.
get hit.
How many times did I truly play that character? Be honest.
Yeah, cause I kicked you off of her. I was once I figured her out, bro. It was over.
Hold on a second. I didn't stop playing her because you figured her out. You had her and you left my house. I didn't have access to her after this. Everybody character. Focus on others. So if she was if she was part of my lineup,
hmm
believe me, if you think you're fucking if you think your Green Ranger was like mean, that would have been a mean team. Like that's someone that clearly you said like that just has assist, but not only is her assist good, she's an overall fucking munch. A lot of her moves are like spam attacks.
Who are you talking about?
Pink Ranger, Time Ranger, I believe.
Oh, it is a time religion. I don't know. I thought she was
Mm-hmm. It wasn't
Oh,
Kimberly.
Kimberly looked at fun, but her moveset, despite the game being easy, her moveset was kind of technical. I couldn't flock with it. Eventually I wanted to learn it, but then we stopped playing it because I wanted to get like the OG. I wanted to play with Tommy, the Black Ranger, but he was more like a Deadshot type of character. But he had
Mm-hmm.
combos, like he was clean. He had like the grenade and shit. I thought he was cool.
Yeah, he has some cool combos.
Yeah, he had some cool ass combos, but I didn't like his super was a counter. That was kind of
They always fuck people over because people do it. I expect it. Sit there and look at his face. Just have to be my own.
fucking Magnet
I'm calling in
Defender.
for help, nigga. No.
Fucking Magnet Defender. Fuck that nigga.
Mm-hmm.
That nigga souped up.
I'm not saying I don't see it. I don't see 6 man nowhere near like that. And Street Fighter, and I hate when if people do that. You can't compare something like Street Fighter 6 that hasn't been out yet to
Mm-hmm.
something like Blaze Blue that is out and it has multiple games.
I'm gonna download Power Rangers actually. Yeah. No, in terms of mechanics, like the mechanics of it, like the tag system. Oh, they better not. They better not put. I hope to God. Mm. Mm-hmm. But she does look like a complete character now. Mm. I see what you're saying.